person graces another person's past with Toy Story. Hello, what's up guys? My name is Percy and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the largest collection of basket toys. Yeah baby! And I'm here once again to tell you another amazing and stupendous and awe-inspiring Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. And so for today, we have this very rare toy. I mean, it's really very rare because this is actually ancient. This was okay. If you're familiar with this, these are actually called butt ugly Martians. They were very popular way back in 2002, and so because of their popularity on television, and they're also appearing in PlayStation and also in Game Boys, Burger King sort of adopted them and tried to come up with toys depicting this butt ugly aliens. Okay, so that was way back in 2002. Imagine that. This is 2002. So if we're going to compute it from today, this is probably 8 years old already. But look at the toys. It's still in perfect condition. It's still very pristine. Nice one. Okay. So they're called butt ugly Martians, butt ugly aliens. Actually, I don't know if they're really from Martians. Because if you try to look at their faces, look at them. They have a face that only a mother could love. But probably in their own home country, they would look gorgeous, or their own brand of beauty or aesthetic is actually like this. But if you are to put them on Earth, they definitely would be called inevitably as butt ugly aliens. Okay, that is why they named the show Butt Ugly Aliens. Now these were created by Michael Train, okay, way back in 2001 probably, and then the show lasted for a couple of years and a lot of kids were really smitten with this butt ugly aliens. Okay, now this specific toy is called B-Bop Paluna. It's somehow reminiscent of that very popular song, Be-Bop Paluna, don't leave baby. Okay, so that was the idea. So this is Be-Bop Paluna, and this is actually the commander of all the aliens that that went to Earth, or by the order of Emperor Bog. Now Emperor Bog sort of tasked them to go to planet Earth so that there is just to survey the place and if there is a way that they can actually invade planet Earth. Okay, but when Commander B-Bop Paluna together with some of his minions went to Earth, they don't have the heart to actually harm the Earthlings. So much so, they actually befriended the Earthlings. And so what happened is they tried to come up with a charade telling Emperor Bog they're actually there and very successfully infiltrating the Earth, and you know, trying to think of ways on how they can actually invade. But in reality, they're actually friends of the Earthlings. Okay, so being the leader, he is actually thinking of ways, thinking of ingenious ways in order to convince Emperor Bog that they're actually doing their job to actually invade planet Earth. Okay, but sometimes all of these plans that he has, much to his chagrin, sometimes spoil, and it will bring out the worst temper in Commander B-Bop Paluna. It's a good thing that the minions are actually able to pacify this very hot-tempered guy, but deep inside he's actually very kind. The fact that he was able to turn his back from Emperor Bog to befriend the Earthlings, the humans, instead of actually harming them, is an indication that indeed in the heart of hearts of Commander B-Bop Paluna, he is a good but ugly alien. Okay, now this is great. 2002 Burger King. Unfortunately, nowadays Burger Kings hardly come up with toys here in the Philippines, but I think in the States they're still giving away a lot of the toys. So I'm actually trying to convince some of my friends who are based in the United States to actually save for me, or actually keep keep for me some of the toys from Burger King, so that when they do come visit the Philippines, I would have Burger King toys, and that would be great. Now I must say, this is just an amazing grace. So once again, guys, let's try to be thankful for every amazing grace that come into our lives, be they in the form of a Commander B-Bop from Butt Ugly Aliens, such as this one, or be thankful for friends who may be a little bit odd, I mean in terms of their appearance, who may actually look like butt ugly aliens, but in their hearts and in their soul, they're really great human beings, great friends. So they should be considered as amazing grace that we ought to be thankful for. Or basically be thankful for every amazing grace, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant or the truly eventful ones, or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. And I thank you guys for always tuning in to Percy's Fast Food Toy Story, and I hope to see you again with our next Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. So until then, bye bye, see you around. I forgot the anyway. Bye bye, see you around.